Hallo en goedenavond, ik heet Pneumatised en ik ben terug met Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Hello, good evening, this is Pneumatised and I am back with Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Actually, more accurately, I'm back with Mass Effect Legendary Edition and I'm starting Mass Effect 3 tonight because I finished Mass Effect 2 yesterday, so now we're starting the third game. And we get to find out what happens after all of that Shepard has gone through for Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. And if people are paying close attention to the conclusion of Mass Effect 2, the Reaper threat that they keep talking about is going to happen. Let's see what happens when we play Mass Effect 3. Alright, so I am going to do... Oh, wait, actually, let me check my options. Oh, let's see, this is the trophy. These are the trophies. I forgot to make a list of the trophies that I need. Let me see. This is destroy an Atlas drop from orbit. Well, I'm gonna have to make a list of the trophies that I need to keep track of. Is it a store on the Citadel? Oh, launching 10 probes to retrieve people or resources in Reaper territory. Yep, biotic combos or tech bursts. Okay. Modify weapon. Oh yes, this game introduced mods for your weapons. Evolve your powers to 6. Escape a Reaper in the galaxy map. Oh, that's Galaxy map in Mass Effect 3 is a nice little mini game for people. Overload, lift. Kill a brute while it's charging you. Oh jeez. Okay, I don't think I have to worry about any of these trophies in the beginning of the game. So I'll probably worry about not these. These are global. Sorry, that's for the whole series. One and only. Oh, you know, this is probably DLC trophies. Okay, evolve. Upgrade a weapon to any weapons level 10. Obtain 2 suits, non-customizable suits of armor. Isn't that... I think you get some of the DLC anyways. Anyways, options. Graphics should be fine. Calibration. Defensive and ammo powers, okay. Why? Oh, conversations. Yeah, helmet goes off in conversations. Okay, good. Excuse me. Alright. I think that's fine. Time to start this new game. Importing ME2 character. Of course, the Shepard. Yeah, I want that one. Alright. Yeah, same one. Excuse me. That should be right. Let's see what they have so far. This is a nice recap. Saved Rachni Queen, rescued Kaden, sacrificed the council. Actually, that was her renegade. That was actually a renegade decision. Actually, no, that was her neutral decision. Paragon would save the council. Renegade specifically chooses to ignore the council. But I actually chose the neutral response was concentrate on the Reaper. Which ends up as them thinking you sacrificed the council, because they die anyways, but it's not like... Yeah, there's really no choice. Saved Malin's data, yeah, kept Rex alive, rewrote the Geth, destroyed the collector base, survived suicide mission with 12 squad mates, romanced Kaden, and romanced Thane. I'd say that's about right. Import. Yeah, she looks about the same as before. Do I want to change the hair this time? Nah. Can I customize that and just change the hairstyle? Here. It's literally, that's the only thing I want to change, is the hairstyle. Wait, no, this is hair color. What? Oh, how do I go back? Oh, I don't want to accept. Oh, actually, if I accept what I had. Okay, yeah. I want to accept what I just had. Okay, yeah. Okay, head. I can't change the I can't change the hairstyle. Damn it. Can't change the hairstyle. I'm sorry. I wanted to change her hairstyle. I don't know why I can't. We'll just accept then. Yeah, so you can change your class if you want. Thinking, I'm gonna keep the same class. I mean, you really can change your class between each games. Nate, is it weird? Do you think it's weird to change class between the games? I don't know, kind of like it. I already played Infiltrator, Vanguard.
The only one that's weird is if you change from not biotic to biotic. Because that's, like, don't you have to be born a biotic, basically?
Yeah, I don't understand, like... Yeah, you kind of have to be born a biotic. Where would you suddenly...
That's the only one that seems weird.
Or maybe you just weren't tested.
I guess.
Huh?
I
And
guess.
suddenly just realized, oh, I have biotics. Well, yeah, maybe I get the option because I already was playing Sentinel and had biotics. Anyways, we are still going to play Sentinel. Let's see. We get throw, warp, lift, grenade, tech armor, overload, and cryoblast. Okay, my allergies are bad tonight. Well, so I guess basically what you're saying, Nate, is if you played a soldier class, then you really should, or if you played soldier, infiltrator, or engineer, you shouldn't be able to change. Because it doesn't make sense story-wise.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, just do it anyway, because it's more about what's fun, but story-wise, it's a little weird.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I will. It makes it too confusing when you want to play. If you want to play again and just play all the different classes. So I'm just gonna continue with the Sentinel. Besides, I actually kind of like that tech armor and overload and warp. I like having those. Make them fly and make them. I like to make them. I want to do all of it. I want to make them fly and I want to shock them. Okay. Alright, Sentinel. Yep, she was a spacer and a war hero. Alright, yeah, good. Let's accept. That's fine. And we are starting.
How bad is it?
Bad. We just lost contact with 2 of our deep space outposts. There's something massive on long-range scanners.
Is this what Shepard warned us about?
I'd stake my life on it.
How long do we have?
Not long. I sent word. The fleets are mobilizing.
God help us all.
In 2157, humanity discovered it was not alone in the universe. 30 years later, they found a peaceful place among dozens of galactic species, but this idyllic future is overshadowed by dark past. Reapers, a sentient race of machines responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life for are about to return. I can't read this out loud. It's gonna go by too fast. Now the fate of the galaxy depends on her. I don't think any streamer can read that text fast enough. It goes by too fast.
Commander.
You're not supposed to call me that anymore, James.
Not supposed to salute you either. We gotta go. The Defense Committee wants to see you.
Sounds important.
Oh
What's
yeah,
going
James
on?
is...
Couldn't say. Just told me they needed you. Now.
Anderson?
Admiral?
You look good, Shepard. Maybe a little soft around the edges. How you holding up since being relieved from duty?
It's not so bad once you get used to the hot food and soft beds.
We'll get it sorted out.
What's going on? Why is everyone in such a hurry?
Admiral Hackett's mobilizing the fleets. I'm guessing word's made it to Alliance Command. Something big's headed our way.
The Reapers?
We don't know, not for certain.
What else could it be?
If I knew that.
You know we're not ready if it is them, not by a long shot.
Tell that to the defense committee.
Unless we're planning to talk the Reapers to death, the committee is a waste of time.
They are scared. None of them have seen what you've seen. You faced down a Reaper. Hell, you spoke to one, then blew the damn thing up. You've seen how they harvest us, what they plan to do to us. You know more about this enemy than anyone.
That way they grounded me, took away my ship.
You know that's not true. When you blew up the Batarian relay, hundreds of thousands of Batarians died.
It was that or let the Reapers walk through our back door.
I know that, Shepard. And so does the committee. If it wasn't for that, you'd have been court-martialed and left to rot in the brig.
That and your good word.
Yeah, I trust you. And so does the committee.
I'm just a soldier, Anderson. I'm no politician.
I don't need you to be either. I just need you to do whatever the hell it takes to help us stop the Reapers.
They're expecting you to, Admiral.
Good luck in there, Shepard.
Anderson? Shepard.
Caden.
How'd it go in there, Major?
Okay, I think. Hard to know. I'm just waiting for orders now.
Major?
You hadn't heard?
No, I hadn't.
Sorry, Shepard. It's been... well...
Yeah, I was just thinking though, they're saying she's being court-martialed because she blew up the mass relay that was in the Arrival DLC of Mass Effect 2. So I'm wondering how it happened if you didn't play the Arrival DLC of Mass Effect 2. But okay. It's good to. I thought they were court-martialing her for the fact that she was with Cerberus or something.
That's okay. Just glad I bumped into you, Caden.
Yeah. Me too.
Admiral,
Come on.
You know the commander?
I used to.
Now, boys, no fighting.
Admiral Anderson. Shepard.
What's the situation?
We were hoping you would tell us.
the reports coming in are unlike anything we've seen. Whole colonies have gone dark. We've lost contact with everything beyond the Soul Relay.
Whatever this is, it's incomprehensibly powerful.
You brought me here to confirm what you already know. The Reapers are here.
Then, how do we stop them?
Stop them. This isn't about strategy or tactics. This is about survival. The Reapers are more advanced than we are, more powerful, more intelligent. They don't fear us. And they'll never take pity on us.
But there must be some way.
Nate, the graphics for this game are really good compared to the last time I played it.
Yeah.
Have a look. Not on there, it's just gonna be 1080. I meant on our TV.
It looks much better.
Yeah.
If we're gonna have any chance at surviving this, we have to stand together.
That's it? That's our plan?
Admiral, we've lost contact with Luna Base.
The moon? It couldn't be that close already.
How they get past our defenses? Sir, UK headquarters has a visual.
Yeah. It just got real, people. Everything Shepard has been saying for the last 2 games. 2 years, 3, what is it, 2 years, 3 years by the end of Mass Effect 2?
Why haven't we heard from Admiral Hackett?
What do we do?
The only thing we can. We fight or we die.
The Council don't know how to
We
fight.
should get to the Nomad.
At least you gotta hope some of them know how to fight.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Shepard!
So much for Alliance Council.
Shepard! Come on, get up. Here, take this. We've got to get moving. This is Admiral Anderson. Report in, anyone. Major Alanko, is that you? What's your status? I can't raise the Norman. You'll have to contact me. We'll meet you at the landing zone. Anderson up.
Okay.
Come on, Shepard. Cadence headed to the Norman.
Yeah.
They'll pick us up if we can get to the spaceport. Let's move.
I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Do I have any powers? I have the one pistol. Oh, I do have some powers. That's nice. Warp throw. Warp throw, cryoblast, overload. Yeah, okay. Codex Earth.
Let's move.
I still have Anderson with me at least.
How do you stop something so powerful?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Take a running jump. It's farther than it looks.
Why am I targeting on Anderson? Follow Anderson? Okay.
Come on, let's go.
I don't think there's much to look at except for, like, there. Here, let's look at that. Yeah.
Come on. We'll have to go this way.
Now we gotta get into cover.
Looks clear. Let's go.
I don't remember if there's anything to pick up in this part of the game.
Major, you read me. I'm patching in Shepard.
Almost to the Norman. I've got Lieutenant Vega with you. We're taking heavy fire.
We're about 5 minutes out. Say again? Major! Damn it! Come on! Husks!
Oh, where? Why not? Oh, they're climbing up the walls? Okay, fine.
Shoot him! You haven't forgot how to shoot, have you?
Yes, I have. Maybe. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Oh, there we go.
Take him out!
Yes, I have. I forgot how to shoot, okay?
Shoot him!
I'm sorry, people. Some got away.
You haven't forgot how to shoot, have you?
How many do we have to shoot?
I'm out of ammo. Come on, we gotta move.
But now he wants to go. Go away.
Have to take these things out the old-fashioned way.
Oh, we're gonna melee now.
Don't let him grab you.
Door. Wait. Defeat Husk down there. Wait, they're still coming. Uh-huh. Okay. Don't need to open the door. Sky high. 10 out of
Gotta find
100.
a way out of here.
Looking. So ammo. Med kit. Oh, there's Husk coming that way. Doesn't actually have a mission name. Oh! I can get lift grenade. Yeah, that's helpful. Oh, I have just enough to level this one up. Oh, it doesn't level up. Oh, come on. Why? It automatically gave me this instead of this. That sucks. I might have to respec because they gave me some level 4 stuff that I might not have chosen. Like, that's annoying. But I do want the lift grenade. Yeah, they want me to heavy melee, it's fine. I didn't do it. Sorry.
Through this way.
Uh-oh.
Hey. It's okay.
Hey, kid.
Everyone's dying.
Come here. I need to get you someplace safe. Take my hand.
You can't help me.
Shepard! In here.
We tried.
This is a goddamn mess.
Hey, Rachel, how's it going?
Every minute these machines are here, thousands of innocent people die. I won't be responsible.
It's hard enough fighting a war, but it's worse knowing no matter how hard you try, you can't save them all.
Exactly.
Hold on 1 second.
Ain't so fast. I thought we'd have more time.
I'm good, thanks you.
We knew they were
Good.
coming.
And they still just cut through our defenses.
What are you up to today? Or what have
We
you
need
been
to go
up
to
to
the
today?
Citadel. Talk to the council.
The Citadel. The fight's here.
It'll be everywhere soon enough. You said it yourself. The Reapers will destroy everything if we don't stop them. The council has to help us.
Citadel. I don't know about
Sure
this.
about that?
But I guess we're going.
No, but you were a council specter. That has to count for something.
Not good, not good.
Thanks. I owe you one.
More than one. Grab some ammo.
I'm going ice skating tomorrow. I just booked tickets for the next Spidey film. Cool. Okay. Work. Did a mini practical with my earrings. That's cool. Okay.
Reload. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. We're still in the tutorial mission, but look what's happened. Oh jeez. Earth just got attacked. Look at that. Look at that thing. Wait. Around the corner. Look at that thing. This is what we've been telling them for 2 years. More than 2 years. Through 2 games. Shepard's been telling them, look what's that? What is that? Oh dears.
Major Alenko, you're inside of the spaceport. ETA 3 minutes.
Oh, another one. Oh, there's 2. There's 2. Oh, that's not good.
Damn it, they're in trouble.
That's not good. I'm looking around. I don't think there's anything to pick up in this because it's a tutorial mission. Oh, yeah. Not good, not good. They just blew up our dreadnought.
Normandy, we're going to reroute. Do you copy? Normandy, come in. Friendlies.
Friendly's over there somewhere.
You two all right?
Get down, they'll see you.
Oh, those things.
Keep your head
Wait.
down.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Hold on. Where's my crosshair? Oh, it's hard to see the crosshair in this game. It's annoying. Okay, here. Let's just do this.
Nice shot.
What else do we got here? No, right there. There's a guy right there. There's so many. There's one right there. I can't shoot him. I really can't shoot him. It's like...
Shepard, over here.
Okay, good. Hey. Already. What do we got? I'm just gonna save. Oh, we're actually at Vancouver. That's where we are. That's where Alliance Command is. Gonna lurk and read. How's the reading going? Wheel of Time? I'm gonna be reading more Wheel of Time on the weekend. Injured soldier talk.
What happened here?
Our gunship was shot down. We barely made it.
You have a radio? We're trying to contact our ship.
No. There's one in the gunship, but it's gonna be crawling with those things.
Not a problem for Shepard. We can take
Stay
those
here,
things
son.
on.
We'll get you out of here. Come on. Let's get to that gunship.
Crash site. Okay, so... Oh, that gunship right there. See. Oh, see. Nothing else here. Just crawling with all of them. That's just what they said. Crash site, crash site. Just curious if I can actually go this way or not. Is it
What the
okay,
hell
this
are
one. special effects might be a little loud. There's more of those things, huh? Take care of those things as well. I don't know if this is the way to go, but I'm going this way. Oh, we're getting shot at still. Why are we getting shot at still? It's so hard to see the crosshair in this game. Alright, so wait. I thought we were supposed to go this way. We have to go around. That's what it was. Okay. So I am supposed to go that way. Any more? We're good. Look, it's a scenic scenic route. Hey, let's shoot it. I don't think we can shoot it. Not just the crash site. Find the radio. Man, we really need to train everyone better. Ooh,
Shepard,
wait,
here.
there's stuff
I
here
found the
that
radio.
I can pick up. Nice, give me that. Man, I really hope I'm not missing stuff. Okay, hold on. It would be stupid if you missed a gun, though. Like, if it was too easy to miss a gun, it would be really stupid. Did I not save this link? Wait, oh, this is Andromeda, whoops. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything here. Doesn't really say. A med kit, a the Avenger, basically. Well, that's all I see. Alright, let's continue. Activate.
Normandy, this is Anderson. Do you read?
Admiral, what's your location?
By a downed gunship in the harbor. I'm activating his distress beacon. Send support. We've got wounded down here. Major! Damn it! I've lost the signal.
Let's hope that beacon does its job.
And fast, we've got company.
Oh, more. Well, at least I got an assault rifle this time. Oh yeah, hold for extraction. See, this is where they get this for the multiplayer. Hold for extraction time. Jeez, man. Oh, I can't shoot him there. That's annoying.
Hope they get there soon.
You and me both!
Gonna run out of ammo. Go fly. Did they not fly? I don't think they flew. Did I miss with the grenade? That's annoying. Oh, jeez. She popped out and did nothing. I'm out of ammo.
Out of ammo.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo too. Man, why doesn't Anderson have powers? Where can I get more ammo? No ammo.
Cavalry has arrived.
Thank God. Hey, Joker, nice to see ya.
About time.
Let's go!
Yeah, the music's making me cry. Nate. The Normandy coming to the rescue again.
Welcome aboard, Shepard.
Thanks.
Shepard!
Come on!
I'm not going. You saw those men back there. There's a million more like them, and they need a leader.
What?
We're in this fight together, Anderson.
It's a fight we can't win. Not without help. We need every species and all their ships to even have a chance at defeating the Reapers. Talk to the Council. Convince them to help us.
What if they won't listen?
Then make them listen. Now go! That's an order.
I don't take orders from you anymore, remember?
Consider yourself reinstated, Commander.
Oh dear.
You know what you have to do.
I'll be back for you, and I'll bring every fleet I can. Good luck.
You too, Shepard.
Oh, now we cry. Yeah, Vancouver don't look very good right now. This is... I remember this. Shepard couldn't do anything. Just couldn't do anything. Like, if the kid went with her, he would have been on the Normandy. Mass Effect 3. And that was the prologue.
What the hell's going on? Where's Anderson? Where are we going? Hey!
We're leaving.
Leaving? What's going on?
Anderson wants us to go to the Citadel, get help for the fight.
Bullshit, he wouldn't order us to leave.
Yeah, he just did. Yeah.
We don't have a choice. Without help, this war's already over.
Forget it. Drop me off someplace.
Enough! Don't you think I'd rather stay and fight? We're going
Almost
to
missed the
Citadel.
Paragon
You
interrupt.
want out? You can catch a ride back from there.
Commander!
Joker, that you?
Alive and kicking. Got an emergency transmission from Admiral Hackett for you.
Patch it through.
Shepard, saved heavy losses. The force was overwhelming. There's no way we can defeat them conventionally.
Anderson's already ordered me to the Citadel to talk to the Council.
First, I need you to... That's outpost on Mars. We lose control of the system.
Yes, sir.
I've been researching the Prothean archives with Dr. Tassani. We found a way to stop the Reapers. The only way to stop them. Contact soon. Hack it out.
Yep.
Joker, set a course for the Mars archives.
Mars. Roger that.
This is local.
Why Mars? What did you think we'll find there?
I don't know. Yet. It helps us win this war. Grab your gear.
Driven, trophy earned. I guess that's for the prologue mission. Yes, looks like we're getting the team back together. We're gonna go see Liara on Mars.
sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Edie?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
Well, that's soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out.
Oh, we got Kanan with us. Wow. Nate, this scene almost looks real. On the 4K of the Mars archives.
Yeah.
I mean, only on the 4K on the TV. You wouldn't be able to see it on stream, I don't think.
Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
Alright. Okay. I can't save yet. I don't want to level up yet. So new priority mission is Mars. Yeah. Because you don't really get a mission for the prologue. Wondering if you get... There are things to get on these missions, but you gotta look around carefully. They don't have the mission summary like in Mass Effect 2, so you kind of have to pay attention to what you're doing. So primary, okay, we'll do these codex entries later. What we got here? Wait, why did it? Council species? Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I can't save. Okay, what's my squad powers? I got 15 now. But I don't like what they gave me for the 4th level ones. And I've got, oh, yeah, we gotta level up a little bit. They at least need their powers. Oh, he's got Reeve now. Yeah, they need some powers. This is not good. They need... so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 and 12. 20? Yeah, that's fine. Alliance officer. Let's keep them alive here. Right. And James. Yeah, you got enough. I actually want to respec hers. Alright. Okay, we're on a little shuttle. Let's go.
Understood.
We're on Mars. This is nice. Okay, weapons. What weapons do we got? Oh. I get the... Okay, they get the Avengers. Is that Katana? Avenger.
You bet.
Okay, what abilities do you guys have? Okay, Reeve, barrier. Yeah, you can put the barrier on. Like slows down power use. And he's got incendiary ammo. Fortification. Actually, he doesn't need to switch. I want him to use this. Yeah, that's good.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person. Pretty average for Mars, actually. I'm glad you're so optimistic. Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries. Fair enough.
Exactly. It's just a little dust storm.
Understood.
Can I look around for stuff? Because I don't want to miss stuff. There's our ship. Let's look around some more. Let's look around a little bit. Yeah, I know where our objectives are, okay? Just looking around. Look, I'm on Mars! I'm on Mars, Nate! I'm on Mars! One of the more awesome things about this game series. You get to go to the moon and Mars. Look at that. They made down there. Can I actually go down here? I don't think I can. Nah, I just have to go to the facility, I think.
What's that?
Oh, a mantis. Thank you. I want that. Weapon unlocked. What's the mantis? Change loadout. Uh-huh. I remember this. So the, I think I want shotguns, but sniper rifles. Ooh, Mantis is new. It's a sniper rifle. Why a sniper rifle? Will allow me to carry those 3. I think she can carry all of them actually, if I recall. I don't have an SMG though. But the thing is, like, the more weapons you carry, your power recharge speed is like, it's slower because you're carrying extra guns. I don't have an SMG. I think I'm gonna carry the... I'm gonna take the assault rifle because I don't have an SMG and I want an SMG and I can't put mods on it yet because I don't have any mods. I mean, yeah, well, yeah, what's that? Power recharges plus 11? What's this? Give me. That's really bad. Alright. These 2 can only carry... Yeah, Shepard can actually carry all the guns. Right? So he's got shotgun and assault rifle. And same with him. Well, he's got a pistol and assault rifle. Okay. That's actually good. I do like the improvements they made to this gameplay.
His alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Didn't put up a fight before he died.
Oh yeah,
Stop
him.
right here.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
Roger that.
Yeah, if you press the R3, you get the dialogue. So we jump down from there, I guess. What is going on over there? Hey boys, what is going on? I forgot to save before doing that.
Holy shit. They're executing them.
Uh-huh. Well, so what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna shoot. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing.
Take them out.
Going to? I just want to make sure. Well, yeah, it don't matter. They're all dead. No civilians left.
Bastards.
Yeah, I know you're upset, Vega. Should I have some fun and use a lift grenade? I don't know if he'll go there.
I know we're here now.
Well, this was fun. Yeah, that worked. That worked. That definitely worked. There's only one guy left. It was Cerberus. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, you can Reeve. Let's see. What's Reeve do this time? Barriers and armor? Nah, I'm going back into cover. Okay. Yeah, you know I don't fight like a scientist. That was Cerberus.
Those guys were Cerberus, weren't they?
Sure look like it.
Cerberus? What are they doing here on Mars?
Good question.
You don't know.
I'm not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit, convenient.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be executing people like that.
Look out!
Uh-huh. Kaden doesn't actually have lift? Oh, that sucks. What do we got here? This side. Oh, can I... Am I still on cooldown? I'm really still on cooldown. Why am I... Oh, yeah, because my cooldown changed. Carrying more weapons. Ah, you're over here, aren't you? He really wants to play this game.
Doesn't look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles.
Must have been help from the inside.
You could be right.
No way they can take this facility with anything less than a full battalion. Commander, I thought you told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance.
Agreed.
Yeah, I never said Cerberus were friends. Just useful. Well, we're here. Doors entrance. Okay, boys, let's go.
Shepard, I need a straight answer. Caden, don't Caden me. This is business. Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here?
What makes you think I know what they're up to?
You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that?
They worked for me.
We joined forces to take down the collectors. That's it.
There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They give you a ship. Resources.
Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since. Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
Get over it. You know me better than that.
You of all people should know what I'm about, Caden. Please trust me.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Liara? Of course. Oh man. Are they really trying to follow her through there? Hey Liara, how's it going? I see you can still take care of yourself.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
Liara.
I was worried when the reports came in. They hit Earth hard.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Caden, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here? On Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time, but then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
It's alright.
I was under house arrest. There wasn't much I could do to help you anyway.
I suppose you're right. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Where do we find this weapon?
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
Why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers.
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
Indeed, it is.
Good company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
Now, Lieutenant.
Yeah. Well, she's right, and we've got an extra person to help us fight.
We should take cover.
Looks like they found us.
Hi, I got Liara. Yeah, I got Liara. Yep. She needs some powers. Can I change the weapons at all? I can't change the weapons right now. Alright, Liara, you've got Shuriken. Alright, well, we've got more ammo.
Not a problem.
Singularity.
With biotics.
Thank you. Nice. Can I give them... Yeah, I can map powers. That's cool, actually. Can I map the powers? What's this one? Stasis. And she has warp. Okay, no. Singularity. I can map their powers. That's cool. It's not working. She's not doing it. Not doing it. Why are you not doing it?
Understood.
I like exploding them.
Going to need more than guns to finish them, Shepard.
Well, they're done.
That's all of them. Good. Let's find a way up.
Way up. Well, let's look around. Can I save? Okay, we're over here. Oh, medkit. Could use that. You also get experience finding these things. What's over here? Well, there's that. That's a way out for sure. I'm just looking for stuff. Vehicle lift controls. Okay, hold on. I'm not press any buttons. I just want to find things. No. Oh, wait, what's this thing? Elevator. Why are they tricking me? What's under the vehicle? And what's up this way? Okay. I can go up that way if I want. But what's this vehicle lift control do?
How'd Cerberus get into the facility?
Not sure. One minute we were getting reports of the Reaper invasion. The next, there was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful, but I suppose anything's possible.
They've sabotaged the elevator.
There's gotta be another way up.
Yeah, so we're just gonna climb up, basically. Don't know why I could lift the... Oh, maybe that's why. Here. Yeah, that's why you had to lift it, because you can't go this way. Just go this way. So these over that way. Anything over here? Nothing here. Oh, she actually does rolls this time too. How did we forget that? Alright, let's go through here.
Shepard, take cover.
Uh-huh. Quick kill Cerberus Trooper, is that wait, what? Oh yeah. I love that. And it's also so fun in the multiplayer. Hey, what's this guy doing? Okay, they are yeah, we can do that. Combined arms. Okay, there's a couple of guys over here too. Where is he? I can't do that over there. He's still shooting me. Okay, I can't shoot him there. Okay, there's somebody else. Where? No, they're dead.
I will.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember this game quite as much as the previous games. I've only played this twice.
We'll need access to the pedway. Controls should be nearby.
Ooh, gauntlets. I'll take that.
Security's been tampered with.
Security console. Hold on, just a bunch of stuff here. Med kit. How many med kits can I use? 3.
That's odd.
Ooh, nice. Shuriken. Yes, thank you. 61%. He's got pistol and assault rifle. What else is there?
What the?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around some more and then press this button. Let's just take a look.
Let me try.
There's a locked door here. It's locked. And there's a locked door here. Okay, yeah, sure.
Damn it. Security's been tampered with.
Yeah. Coming back. Just want to make sure there was nothing else to pick up. I can't save! Why can't I save? Why don't they let me save? So mean. Fine.
Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway. I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but...
Did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
That's Dr. Ivakare. She got here about a week ago. Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Alright. Can I save now? I can save now. Actually, I don't know if I... Oh, well. Hey, there's something here. From Cameron Harrison to Exogeny Corporation. Miss Mika, thank you for your kind offer of new cutting-edge technology. As with every other offer you've made, we're going to have to decline. Our proprietary rights experts have gone over your contracts again and found them lacking again, and in short, we're not interested. Please don't contact us anymore with your generous offers. Best, C. Harrison. Weird. Which way did we come in? We came in this way, right? Oh, yeah, okay. Why did I miss that one before? Okay, well, we gotta go this way.
On it.
Eva Corey, huh? Whoa.
That storm's getting close.
Yeah, it certainly is. Wait. Cafeteria main entrance.
What the hell? Looks like the Alliance is still putting up a fight. That tram heads to the archives. Once Cerberus is across, they're at the final security checkpoint. And that's where we're headed.
Commander, you read me?
Barely. Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
I didn't read that, James. Repeat. Damn it! That storm's going to be in here very soon. Yeah, I think it's already here. Good point.
Oh, gotta go up this way.
This airlock shouldn't be open.
Doesn't look like it was forced open.
No, you have to override security protocols.
Interesting. Oh yeah, flashlight time. Nice. I'm gonna make a new save. Alright. Okay, team. Okay. That's not good.
Someone vented the air from this room while they were still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal, even by Cerberus standards.
Yeah. Don't see anything to pick up here. Oh, data pad. From Shaw Dian to Cameron Harrison. Cam, who the hell is that woman messing in my files? Get her out of here. I won't have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who'll be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve here. Dr. Ava, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? I remember what's going on. Actually, I do remember what's going on here. Environmental controls. Okay, let's look this way. Well, it's a good thing there's no husk in this area for us to fight, like really zombies. Oh, assault troopers.
There's an Alliance force in here somewhere. I need to kill.
It says some glass can be broken.
Check the next room. It's dark in there. Want me to shut the windows? No.
How's that? Oh, there's another guy. That was fun. here? Anything to read? Oh, I guess we're going through the glass window. Anything over
Were
this
any of
side?
these people friends of yours?
I recognize a few, but I can't say I knew them. As the only Asari here, I think perhaps I was viewed with a little suspicion. I spent most of my time researching alone, translating.
And what did you discover?
Bits and pieces, really. Clues. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. In that time, the few Prothean survivors searched desperately for a way to stop the Reapers. If my translations are correct, they found a way. But in the end, they didn't have the resources to follow through with their plan.
So look, so mean. Could have missed this. Scope 1, nice. I don't think I can add that mod to my weapon yet. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Alright, so I guess we're going through the glass here. I can't go through the door, so we're going through this way. What is that over there? What's that? Environmental controls are right there. That was one of the Cerberus troopers I destroyed them. Yes, medical station. What does that say? Funny. Okay, environmental controls.
We need to pressurize the room first. There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, there's a recording of what happened here.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity down here. Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down. Doctor, I'll get your report as soon as...
Guess we know how Cerberus got in.
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Come on, Liara.
I know. I shouldn't think that way. I don't know how you do it. You've always stayed focused even in the worst situations.
When there's so much at stake, I just think about what I'd lose if I fail.
That's a terrible burden.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
Thanks, I want to believe you. Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs and tram station through there.
Good. Let's move.
Got it.
Actually, what weapons are they using? Wait, what weapon am I using? Why am I using... She's using Predator. So they both have pistols, but she's got an SMG. Fine, I'll use shotgun. Oh, nice. Weapon upgrade. What's this over here? Weapon. Oh, nice. Weapon bench. Thank you. Okay. Weapon mods time. I have 2. Nice. Hey. hello. Yes, feel free to play Ravenfall. Didn't even see the raid pop up. Yeah. And welcome to the channel. Let's see. Put these mods on. Personal touch trophy, just for modding my weapon. Is there another gun? No, there's no other gun. I want that one. What time is it? 12:20? Just realized what time it is. Oh, I don't have mods for this one. And I don't have mods for this one either. Okay. That's nice, the shuriken. So for her, yeah, there's no mods here. This one. I'll give her the same thing. With him, he doesn't have any... Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Weapon bench, that's helpful. What's this here? From Amelia Hatchison to Mike O'Sullivan. Hey, stupid head. I won't ask how you're doing since I hear you guys are propagating germs in the shape of a cold down there in storage. Look, I know your Prothean doodads are fascinating and all, but you guys have to stop burning the midnight oil and keep regular sleeping hours, honestly. Anyway, I forwarded your latest findings to HQ on Earth, and someone is depressuring the area. Warn secure. Ooh. She just been trying to write a letter and then oops. Well, how is that working out? I don't know about that. Yeah, let's say 4. Oh, weapon. Did I switch my weapon again? Well, she's using a shotgun. I'm using a shotgun. Okay. Oh, hello. Can we make you fly? We're gonna make you fly. This is fun. Why does she not have her thing on? I love the biotic explosions here in this game. I really do. I can't shoot him from here, especially not with a shotgun. I did not want the shuriken, I wanted the predator. Oh, these guys. Oh man. Last time I played this, I played like... Actually, I played a Vanguard last time I played this, but it did play as an infiltrator for this, and you can shoot in between the hole of their shields. There's a hole. I know, no, but it's hard to see. Ah, screw that. Fly. I'm still on cooldown, am I? Huh. Okay, I can't see what I'm doing. Come on. Will this work? Sorta worked. Wait, there's more? Oh, there's more coming. Wait, what? They don't want me to look around then. I don't see any more. Around the corner. Oh, hey you. It's too funny. Hey, he's got shields. Okay, hold on. Where's the guy with the shields? Yeah, I see him. There. Jeez. I gotta get closer to shoot them. Okay, you can go flying again.
Got it.
I need to get the guy with the shields. There's a Centurion with shields. Okay, there he is. There's the guy with the shields. Oh man, I'm gonna have to come back, double back in order to pick up stuff. I got black leggings. She's not doing anything, is she? Liara, you're getting in my way. They're so far. What just happened there? Oh, he threw a smoke grenade, so I can't shoot him. That's fine. I really want to scope on this gun. There's so many! Okay, they're a lot further back. Oh, they're done. Okay, we're done. Can I go back and look at stuff? This way. There's a bunch of stuff I was looking at. Okay, so we were about here. We came in this way, we started fighting. Yeah, I can't go back the way I was. Okay, so I'd make a new save. I hate when they block you off of the previous section. So I need a new save. Let's look for stuff. Okay, I picked up some ammo at least. There's something here. What's this thing? From Faitza account Calais to Sandoval Fletcher. Yeah, I know, 2 external specialists in the same week is a bit insane. But Hudson, I've heard about the Asari before. She's really well known and she's done some amazing research on the Protheans. I don't know zip about that Dr. Ava chick, but Liara Dasoni, she's the real thing. I'm attaching some of her advanced papers on Prothean culture. Read them. You'll be a believer too when you're done. I can't wait until they introduce her to people. This is so exciting, Faitza. Liara has a fan. But wait till they... If only those people knew what Liara did in her spare time. Or actually, I guess the Prothean stuff is her spare time and the other stuff is her Shadow Broker stuff. Okay, I'm just looking for anything I may have missed. Is there anything over here? I don't see anything. Yeah, I guess not. I didn't think you could go down that way. I don't think is there anything here. Get off the cover. Thank you. And there's stuff over here, just ammo. Is there really nothing over this way? Don't see anything. Guess not. Alright, so they closed the door on us.
God, what's that stench?
They just
Oh, no.
activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
That's brutal. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, geez, seriously. Okay, we gotta deactivate that stuff. Okay. Yes. Yes. Sure. I think this one. Oh. Deactivate. Jeez. What did they do? Oh, it just activates again. I don't think we go in that way. Okay, what did I do? I don't think I did this right. Hold on. Because I gotta go that way. Yeah, I didn't do this right. Hold on. There's a way to do this. Let's wait till they're all the way. Can I press the button? Thank you. Oh, I think that works. Yeah, that works. We can go in. Just don't touch the Oh man, they roasted everyone. Nice. Datapad. Personnel notes. As Sparta, we haven't been able to decipher much of anything of the language yet, but the visual documentation gives us some idea as to what they were studying, namely us. They seemed particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process. Judging by the way they organized their files and highlighted specific occasions, it seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to carve the curve of humanity's intellectual progression. I don't think there's anything else over there. Like, you don't want to touch that.
This is where they studied the various relics unearthed here.
What did they find?
More than I could describe in a short conversation. And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
Ooh. There's nothing else over there, I don't think. Oh, medkit. Yeah, things are sizzling. Lovely. I don't think there's anything there. Alright. What's that? I can't save. Why can't I save?
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through here.
Okay, it's over this way. Nothing. Oh dear.
That's an understatement.
I take it that's the only way in.
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first. Don't let it target you.
Uh-huh, easy to say. So we gotta take cover. Where does it want me to take cover? Hold and sprint
Stay
out
in
of
cover,
cover.
Shepard.
Well, it's just...
Watch it.
Okay, is there anything to pick up here? Probably not. I think this little...
Keep moving.
Is there anything there? Nothing here. And take cover there. This is gonna be fun.
Stay in cover, Shepard.
Oh! Shepard, stay in cover! She ran and then ran out of cover too. Ain't that lovely? Alright, here we go. Where do they want me to go now?
Watch it.
Yeah, I see it. What do you want us to do? Can't we shoot it? There's a Centurion over there.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Which way are we gonna go? Yeah, this way.
Keep moving.
Yeah, I don't see anything else here. Shepard!
Shit.
Is there anything down there?
Watch it.
The turret can't fire on us from here.
Yeah, I'd like to destroy it. Well, let's go in here then. Hello, guys. Oh, did they really throw a grenade at me? They did. Is she using shuriken? Oh, you're coming towards me, aren't you? Okay, how about that? I love those biotic explosions, Nate. I really do like the biotic explosions. Medkit. What's this? Auto turret controls. Oh. Data pad. Research notes. J. Tasman. The last location seems to have run dry, but judging from the communication system layout and the backup power supplies equipped by the first Prothean research base we discovered, we think a secondary base may be located deeper underground. We're going to need permission from the powers that be to excavate further, but considering the recent renewal in enthusiasm for the work we're doing here, I don't think clearance will be an issue. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to take a look over this way. Come back and go that way. There's a data pad. Yes.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one. Shut down those cameras.
Looks like they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked out.
Not if we can find a short-range communicator, helmet to helmet.
And?
And we convince them that we're on their side. Tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find.
Can I go back down there and look for stuff?
The Major has become very capable.
That he has.
Shepard! I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can...
Oops.
My God. Looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. They've definitely done something to him.
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
How can you compare me to him?
Shepard, I don't know what you are, or who. Not since Cerberus rebuilt you. For all I know, you could be their puppet, controlled by the elusive man himself.
That's a little...
Caden.
Don't try to explain it. I don't think I'd understand anyway. I just want to know, is the person that I followed to hell and back, the person that I loved, are you still in there? Somewhere.
They didn't change me, Caden. Or how I feel about you. But words won't convince you, will they?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. You were always stubborn.
Me?
Come on, let's see what Cerberus is up to. Maybe we'll both get some answers. Hello, this is Delta Team. Anybody there?
Where the hell have you been? Never mind, what's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo Team will ride over and secure the station.
Think they bought it?
They didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Oh,
good thinking,
right.
Major.
Oh, seriously, I can't look around at... Well, I don't... Okay, well, I guess I didn't really see anything here. Well, that's annoying. So, what's going on here? Alrighty, ready. Okay, well, fine. You can take cover next to the, What's that over there? Oh, they have to go there.
On it.
Got it.
Look around now. Oh, that door is open now. So we were in here. There's some ammo here. Already? Seriously? Oh, they're coming from down there. Why is Liara all the way over there? Damn, I can't shoot anything this way.
Understood.
I see the ones with shields coming this way too. Can't really shoot them. Why am I using my shuriken? That's annoying. Can't shoot him from here. Oh, this guy. Oh, that's fun. I gotta get around his shields. Oh, done. So we start up here. I guess this door opens. Yeah, okay. I just want to look around. Don't think I miss picking up anything in this area. So where we came in. Can't go down that way. Ah, I can't go down that way anyways. Wait, that's the way we came in? You can't go that way? Oh, I gotta take the stairs. Alright. What? Nice big room for a firefight, basically. That's what they gave us. Any hidden things? No, not really, I guess. Tram controls. Hey, I can run. Let's save here.
Affirmative.
Hey Mike, how's it going? Did I miss you? What was that, 3 minutes?
Storm's getting bad. We better wrap this up quickly.
How was your exam?
Archives are right on the other side. That's a squad of angry Cerberus troops.
Oops. That's not good. Okay. Oh, again. They're so far and I don't have a sniper gun. Come on. Wait, where are we? We can't get out either. Well now. Oh wait, are they seriously coming from... They're seriously coming from... Are they seriously coming over here? Wow. I really love the biotic stuff here.
Damn, they really didn't want us getting in here.
Yes, it confirms my assertions about the value of the data stored here.
Alright. Gonna use this one then, I guess. Let's continue. Like, it was good. Did you do okay? Did you watch Wheel of Time yet? Very interesting episode. Very good episode. Nate and I gave it 2 thumbs up, I think. Did we give it 2 thumbs up, Nate, last episode?
Yeah,
Huh?
I suppose.
Oh,
It was good.
There's a cover over there, no cover over there.
Right away!
There's a guy with shields. I gotta get rid of it. It's really hard to shoot these guys in this game. There's a guy with shields. I want it. The guy with shields is just running back and forth. Oh, come on. Can we? They are getting closer, it's annoying. There's the guy with the shields. They're so annoying. I want to use overload. Where are you? Where's the guy with the shields? What? There he is. Still has shields. He's hiding behind something. It's annoying. Oh, no, that's an assault trooper. Wait, you have shields? Good. There we go, finally. There's a guy down there. Fly. I think we're done. Are we done? Oh, there's one more guy? Really? Where is he? Oh, there. No, that's Caden. Caden, what are you doing? Where's the other guy? Oh, I don't know. No, we're done. Yeah, we made a mess. Nate, we made a mess. Oh, she doesn't do this on purpose, right? It just happens. Ooh. Nice. Shredder mod. I guess we go through there, but let me look around some more. Ooh, Vindicator. Change loadout. What's the Vindicator? Oh, assault rifle. No mods. No mods. Hey. I can't. Oh, it's not a workbench, so I can't change the mods. Heavier, more accurate. More capacity, more fire rate, more damage, and more accuracy, just a little heavier. And he seems good. That's good. There's something else over here. Medical thing. Med kit or something right here. Okay, what weapons am I using? Alright, new save. Finally, new save. Oh wait, actually I think I said save 7 right now. Yes, also The Expanse is back. Expanse Season 6, Episode 1 is out as well. I just did a new save, I'm gonna have to do another new save after this. Jeez, too many cutscenes. We'll see. Oh dears.
Caden.
What is that? What are we looking at? Oh, you again.
Shepard.
Elusive man.
Fascinating race, the Protheans. They left all this for us to discover, but we squandered it.
Oh
The
no,
Alliance
look
has
at
known
this.
about the archives for more than 30 years. And what have they done with it?
What do you want?
What I've always wanted.
Uh-huh.
The data in these artifacts holds the key to solving the Reaper threat.
I've seen your solution. Your people are turned into monsters.
Uh-huh.
Hardly. They're being improved.
Wow.
Improved.
That's what separates us, Shepard. Where you see a means to destroy, I see a way to control, to dominate and harness the Reaper's power. Imagine how strong humanity would be if we controlled them.
You're deluded. You're wasting time. Still expanding. All right, my. Do I want to say you're wasting time, or do I want to say you're deluded? If I say you're deluded, it might end the conversation already.
Earth is under siege and you're hatching a scheme to control the Reapers?
You've always been short-sighted, hasty. Your destruction of the Collector base proved that.
That base was an abomination. Hundreds of thousands of humans were murdered there.
This isn't your fight any longer, Shepard. You can't defeat the Reapers, even with the Prothean data.
Really? Do I want to ask him to help me? Hey, I could do renegade stuff now. Okay, then help me.
Work with me. Give me control of your resources and I'll stop them.
You'd do better than most, but the odds aren't in your favor.
Uh-huh.
More importantly, I don't want the Reapers destroyed. We can dominate them, use their power, harness their very essence to bring humanity to the apex of evolution.
Yeah, okay, I can say he's deluded.
You've gone too far. The Reapers will kill us all if we don't stop fighting each other.
I don't expect you to understand, Shepard, and I'm certainly not looking for your approval.
You were a tool, an agent with a singular purpose, and despite our differences, you were relatively successful.
Oh yeah, Kai Lang.
But like the rest of the relics in this place, your time is over.
Enough talk. Liara?
Don't interfere with my plan, Shepard. I won't warn you again.
Duly noted.
Shepard.
What?
The data, it's not here.
It's being erased.
Yeah, he was wasting time.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Damn it! How's he doing it?
It's local. Someone's uploading the information.
Oh.
Hey, step away from the console. Now. She's data.
She's faster than...
Oh, jeez.
Stay close. We can't lose her.
It's hard to hold, sprint, and run and, like, target her.
There she is. Stay on her. She's getting
I'm
away.
trying. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There she is.
Watch out! Over there.
Can I, like, use powers on her? No, not really.
Down there. James, you read me? Cerberus has the data. Radio the Normandy. Get them down here now.
Elevate. Ladder. Ladder, 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 ladder. Got her. I guess you don't get a chance to look around there.
Damn it. James! Normandy! Anybody!
I got this one.
Alright, James. Nice. That's why we sent him back to the Normandy. Oops. Well, there goes one of our shuttles. Or, actually no. He knocked the other shuttle down. Nice.
Normandy's en route. They'll be here soon.
Okay. There's a Ravenfall raid.
We need the data.
Uh-oh. Is she still survived?
Let him go.
Orders?
Dispose of him.
Ouch. Oh, okay, now we fight her.
Grab that thing. Bring it with us.
Shepard, we got Reaper signatures in orbit.
Yeah. Caden got hurt. I think it's funny that Shepard could pick up Caden. Bringer of War trophy earned. That was the Mars mission. Oh, damn Cerberus getting in our way. Ooh.
Caden needs medical attention. We have to leave the Sol system.
I know.
The Citadel is our best chance. We can find help there.
Get us to the Citadel, Joker.
Roger that.
Hold on, Caden. See what you and Edie can learn from that thing.
Commander, I'm receiving a signal over the secondary QEC. I believe it's Admiral Hackett.
Patch me through.
I'll forward it to the comm room.
Yeah, his armor didn't protect him from that.
Edie, can you clear this up? I'll do my best.
Did you get to the archives?
I was there. So was the elusive man.
I was worried Cerberus might try something. Did you get the data?
Most of it. He downloaded some before I could stop it. Edie and Liara are analyzing what we recovered.
What have you learned? Was it worth the effort?
Preliminary evidence suggests the data is a blueprint for a Prothean device.
Device?
A weapon, massive in size and scope, that's capable of unquantifiable levels of destruction.
Send me the data. We'll do our own analysis. If Liara's instincts are right, this might be the key to stopping the Reapers.
I hope so. Caden's been hurt. We're taking him to the Citadel.
Sorry to hear that, Shepard. But we both know this is just the beginning. Talk to the Council, show them what you found. With luck, they'll give you all the support we need.
And if they don't?
Do whatever it takes to get them on board. I'll be in touch soon. Hack it out.
Commander, Edie is extracting data from the Cerberus machine. We'll have details to present to the Council by the time we reach the Citadel.
And Caden?
I've done what I can for him, but we need to get him to a medical facility soon. The Admiral's right. It's going to get worse, isn't it?
Unless we stop the Reapers, yeah.
I've looked at the data. This weapon could be the answer, if we can build it. I get the sense you don't quite believe it, though.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. Yes, for anyone who's just joining the stream, Shepard is now reinstated with the Alliance military, so it's Commander Shepard again. And I think technically in Mass Effect 2 they said she was still a Spectre, I guess. They just thought she died.
You didn't see what they did to Earth. How is one weapon supposed to stop them?
What are our options? You know we can't win this conventionally. Commander? Isn't it worth trying at least?
I'm gonna check on Caden. Make sure we're ready to present our findings to the Council.
I'm sure the Council will see the need to help.
It'll be a hell of a short war if they don't.
Back at the Citadel.
Barely got a pulse here.
Move him out.
Where are you taking him?
Where to Memorial. Best care in the Citadel.
We're not going with?
We need to see the Council.
Right. Looks like they might be coming to see you.
Commander Shepard.
Oh, Bailey.
Word you were arriving.
Captain Bailey. Good to see you again.
You too. Though it's Commander now.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now half my job is dealing with political bullshit and escorting dignitaries around. No offense.
None taken. So you're here to bring us to the Council?
I'm here
Yeah,
to
Commander
tell you
Bailey.
the council is expecting you, but they are dealing with their own problems with the war and everything. They apologize for the inconvenience and blah, 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 blah. Meet them here at Adina's office. They'll be ready soon enough.
All right.
You might have time to go by the medical center if you want to check on progress over there.
It's a good idea.
Thanks. I might do that.
You go on ahead. I'll head up to Adina's office.
One of my men can show you the way. You?
I'm just a tourist today. I'll try not to get in any trouble.
We've got a situation in the embassy quarters. We could use your help.
I'll be right there. The other half of my job. I'll see you around, Shepard.
No doubt.
Alright. Alright. Now, after the prologue and that first mission on Mars, we can take it a little slower and explore Normandy airlock, passenger lounge, viewing deck, security checkpoint. This is the dock. Citadel embassies. Okay. I don't think we're gonna rush off to Counselor Udina's office quite yet. Oh, Dr. Chakwa is Dr. Michelle Caden. Yeah, she can go to there's 3 different things. Yeah, she can go to the hospital. Okay, I'm gonna save here. Make a new save. So we're at save 8. Codex updated. Can I actually upgrade? No, I can't do anything with it. So now the Paragon Renegade stuff that you're used to seeing in Mass Effect 1 and 2 were separate bars, but in this game it's just a reputation bar, and it's just one bar, so you can your overall reputation could be mixed Paragon and Renegade. I'm gonna try for a full Paragon this time because I have played I'm pretty sure I played a full Renegade before with one character, and the other one I played like a mixed Paragon Renegade. I don't like what they gave me here. This is not sure I wanted this. I think I wanted this. I don't know why they gave. Yeah, I wanted this reputation bonus. So I might have to change those somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna change that. So the journal, what we got here? Okay, we finished Priority Mars. Ordered the Normandy to Mars to locate new Prothean data that could help defeat the Reapers, but the archives on Mars are not responding. Investigate the dig site and find the Prothean data. We did that. And then there's this. So now we're at the Citadel. The Council must be informed of the Reaper threat and the Prothean device that may be able to stop the Reapers. Go to Counselor Dina's office on the Citadel and convince the Council to send help for the fight against the Reapers. Okay, Codex entries. There's a bunch here. What's this one? Aliens, Council species.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. Each Asari can attune her nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors.
Okay, Solarians?
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. Solarians' other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they're letting on.
Huh.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go over the rest of these later. If there might be, I don't know how many there are gonna be. And the secondary ones, Innocent Reaper War. Wait, why did it, Humanity and System, why did it, I didn't listen to that one yet. Why is it like highlighted, not highlighted anymore? Okay, Humanity and Systems Alliance.
Earth, the home world and capital of humanity, was enjoying a new golden age before the Reapers attacked. Disease, pollution, and other social ills were on the decline, thanks to technological advances and a wealth of resources from the colonies. Earth was an inspiration even to alien cultures, resulting in influence out of proportion with humanity's brief time on the galactic stage. The Reaper attack has put an end to any semblance of this former life. The great cities of Earth are storehouses of human DNA for the Reapers to harvest. Reaper gunships, capable of megaton-scale firepower, annihilated industrial centers in seconds. The militaries of Earth's disparate nation-states have retained only partial communication with the Systems Alliance fleets, leaving the planet's resistance efforts uncoordinated and vulnerable. Loss of the Combui network has cut off Earth's economy from the rest of the galaxy, sending shockwaves across galactic markets and a significant obstacle to receiving aid.
Yeah, we are definitely in danger.
A political economic pact for collective colonial security, the Alliance is the central galactic institution of human society. The Alliance gained associate membership to the Citadel Council in 2165 and assumed leadership in 2183 with former Alliance Captain David Anderson presiding. Many species regard humanity as a rogue race, and its 2183 victory following the attack on Eden Prime as a brutal and calculated sacrifice of its military rivals. Humans allegedly leveraged military victory into a political one, carving associate membership out of the deaths of the Council. Because of the human Spectre Shepard's pivotal role in defending the Citadel, many analysts conclude several humans will be made candidates for Spectre status, further solidifying the human contribution to galactic peace. By achieving in decades what others waited centuries to receive, especially after so bloody a conflict, humans have guaranteed themselves deep hostility and fear throughout the galaxy.
I think that was unintentional. Oops.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Huh. Okay, that's a little bit of that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of those later. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna reload there. It takes time to listen to those codex entries. Not actual game time, you know.
Roughly 12.
Wait, it's marking it as... Wait. Why is it still marked
Earth,
as...
the home world, a political economic...
Okay, there we go.
Earth.
But it was weird. On my thing, it was marked as
The
like...
second species,
oh,
the
okay.
Asari, were the first.
Now it's being marked as done. Okay. Alright, so... let's see where we are right now. We're at the airlock. Okay, let's go back the way I came and just... Okay, this is the passenger lounge.
You're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape?
Oh no. We'll talk to her in a bit. Which one we gotta go?
Commander Shepard.
Oh, she discovered me. She saw me. Oh, visit the council before leaving. Yeah, that's the... Alright, fine. She saw me. Diana. Yeah, well, you know what? She's one journalist I'm okay with speaking to. Wait, what's 3? Viewing deck? Okay, well... Oh, here, Savina. Let's talk to her.
Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
Any other important areas I should know about?
Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Huerta.
The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Routine verification.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing of the security stations in each docking area. Citadel security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the Server Foundation. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
Yeah. Local features.
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
Okay. Waiting area?
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing.
Huh. Okay, I guess we're done. Okay.
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Alright, let's go over here, because somebody wants to talk to me.
Commander Shepard.
Alright, so we're going to talk to Diana Allers. We just got to the Citadel. We can resave now. Let me can you save? No, I'm just gonna make a new save right now. Okay, others. Yes.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you want an interview?
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. Carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Alright. Because I got final clearance.
Tell your producers yes for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 footlocker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yep. Alliance News Network Codex updated. Yep, war asset acquired. Diana Allers. In case people are wondering, I have played this game before, so I know exactly what that's about. You do want to gather war assets in this game. I can't go this way. Viewing deck. I can't go this way, apparently. I guess it's just this. This is the viewing deck. Well, I mean, look, it's my ship. See, it didn't get too roughed up, I guess. There's a keeper here. I don't think there's anybody else to talk to. It was just her. All right. Aww. So I guess I have to go to a security checkpoint probably before I can go anywhere else. I don't need to talk to them. I guess they don't want to talk to me. Okay, fine. I don't think I can go this... Yeah, I can't go that way. Hello. Open the door. Hey, where we're gonna go.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select the destination.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go to the Memorial Hospital.
1 moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Huerta. I don't know if that actually means anything in Spanish, or is it a Spanish name? Curious. What does Google Translate say? Huerta. No, I don't know. Wait, that's not Spanish. Huerta is like an orchard. Okay. I don't see an orchard. Let's walk this way.
The nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
I have a gun.
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecure. I could have a gun there, right? Oh, no humans. Wherever you transfer me, you shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them.
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
Yeah, a lot of PTSD going on around here. Anybody to talk to here? No? Nobody to talk to? Really? Okay, I can talk to Vina again. Oh, wait, I can talk to, yes, I want to talk to these two, actually. Dr. Michelle and Dr. Chakwas. Yes, we're going to talk to these two.
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How is he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Masters.
Yeah.
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
You belong on the Normandy.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word and I'm with you.
Yeah, welcome aboard.
Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker's still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
Yeah, we're getting the crew back together. So wait, where's I can't talk to the other doctor? Oh, she's right here. Dr. Michelle. Why did she move over here all of a sudden? Yes, I wanted Dr. Chocola's back, of course.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michelle, it's been a long time. Come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt with Fist and his thugs. Now I'm a physician in a Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe, but we reduced the swelling quickly. These types of injury can go either way. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, but his vitals are strong, so I'm optimistic. You can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
Refugees?
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
Supplies.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. We've posted guards on our reserves. War profiteering has already begun.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
Alright, goodbye.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Oh, can I talk to her again?
Hello again, Commander. Here to see our patient?
How is Caden doing?
The head trauma was severe. These types of you can go see him if you like.
Yeah.
He's just down the hall.
Okay.
Keep up the good work, Doctor.
You too, Commander.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So I think that's it, basically. Yes. Oh, Avina. I can talk to Avina.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Huerta Memorial Hospital. The human specialist medical officer in charge is Dr. Michel. Also, please note that specialists for all known Citadel species are on call. Please ensure that you observe proper decontamination protocols at all times while in this area.
Hospital name, other Citadel areas. Hospital name.
Where'd the hospital get its name?
It is named after President Christopher Huerta of Earth's United North American States.
Yeah, okay.
The donor who requested the tribute expressed the desire to remain anonymous.
Huh. Other area. Any species.
You can really cover treatment for any kind of species here.
Huerta Memorial surpasses all requirements needed for any multi-species medical facility. This facility's attendant levels can also replicate living conditions needed to accommodate other, more exotic species. Aquatic environments, for example, are available on short notice.
Hospital staff?
What about the medical staff? How do they deal with so many species?
All personnel are required to undergo mandatory and regular psychological evaluations, as well as refresher courses. Hospital administration understands how difficult it can be for staff to deal with such a wide variety of patients. It is imperative they be offered the support needed to retain their current high standards.
Huh. Okay. Local features.
What else is in the area?
The Huerta Memorial Hospital has experts from every major race in residency, with many specializing in xenomedicine.
Huh.
The facility works with prestigious medical universities from around the galaxy, offering internships to residents and nurses. With access to cutting-edge technology and support from major pharmaceutical companies, the hospital ensures the best care to its patients.
Okay. Local features hospital name. Other areas.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. The Presidium Commons has been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
I think she says that every time. It's funny. Okay, return. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Alright. Let's go check on Kaden. I guess I can go around and talk to these people. Yeah, I can. Huh. Okay, let's go this way. Nothing going on here. Nice view though. Look at that. I'm so inspired by things like this. Alright. 3. Kaden is in the 3rd inpatient wing examination rooms. I don't know which one I have to go into. Okay, let's just go to the end before I go poking through doors.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
But when I ship out?
I have bad news. We qualified the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Oh, by the way, I was just thinking I do kind of wander around hospitals when I'm actually in a hospital. Who doesn't, actually? Nate, who doesn't wander around a hospital when they have to, like, visit a hospital?
I don't know.
Yeah, you got pretty banged up here.
Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, reminding me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight.
He got pretty beat up.
And that's an order.
Okay, so I can't go in there yet. +2, it said +2 reputation. What did I get? Yeah. I don't know, just as +2 reputation. Does it look like I got Renegade there somewhere? It's hard to tell, I don't know. Alright, next door. Let's go. Let's check the next door. There's nothing here. This is the same room. Okay, nothing here. Okay, we're done with that visit. I think we're done here. Don't think there's anything else.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Alright,
Welcome,
Udina's
Commander
office.
Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Let's find out what we're supposed to do.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Let's talk to Avina again.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty. You will find him in the Citadel Security District office.
Okay.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing.
Yeah, she says the same thing here.
Influx of civilians to the Citadel. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Okay, local features.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
Alright.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Alright. Human embassy. Where am I? Oh, yeah, okay, we can go this way. Let's go this way and look around. I feel like there's something to do here, but that's probably later on in the game.
Please tell the primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal.
Hey.
Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Yeah, thought so. You get some, so this is a priority. That's the main mission. Priority mission. This is the side mission. I knew you picked up like stuff just wandering around. Like if you overhear things, you pick up quests. Sorry, missions. Sorry, dude, you got in my way.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
Hope I didn't miss anything.
We spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual. He checks in every week. Checked in for a while.
The council called the invaders.
I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. Just so lovely. It's not like him to go worthless.
As soon as I get news, Pam, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Such a nice young woman.
Oh dear, this is conversation.
My daughter.
Yeah, towards his office. Number 2. But I'm gonna... There's a Spectre office too, yeah.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Oh dears.
Damn press.
You're keeping the peace?
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. Squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for a promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
+2 Paragon. Well, I can look around his office. Anything? Okay, I'm gonna talk to him again.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Okay, any trouble?
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
The war, Citadel, your family, your promotion. Okay, the war.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Huh. Probably true, Citadel.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Okay, your promotion.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigated.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. When Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. Near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Family.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Yeah.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard. Commander Shepard. Hope the Citadel's been treating you well. I'm still just trying to keep things in order. Feels like I'm fighting a losing battle.
Huh.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey.
Yep.
Alright. That one's done. Oh, I can't go to the CSEC one. Oh, sorry, I can't go to the Spectre one yet. I was just curious if they'd let me in. I don't have Spectre status. Alright, fine. We gotta talk to Udina.
Commander, Councillor Udina said you'd be coming.
Uh-huh.
If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Here we go.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any council homeworld.
But Earth was the first council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
Oh dears.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
No,
True,
that's
but
not
in the
why.
end, we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan. A blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together. But it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
Do you have a better plan?
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
Yeah, I remember this.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Paladin's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Paladin's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If Normandy could extract him without being detected,
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get it. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
Well, the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Paladin's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it.
So, yeah. Save every other planet in the galaxy first, and then we can save
There is
Earth.
one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
Well, they got that at
It's
least.
a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Hey, let's look around here. Yes. Paladin. Hey, he's got a nice view here. Look at this. Is there anything over here? Reaper variants. This is nothing else here. Nope, I can just talk to him again. So we've got that. That's the next priority mission. Palavan. Yeah, they didn't call it the Crucible in the conversation, but the Prothean device, they're calling it the Crucible. Alright. So let's talk to him.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later, will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Alright. Okay. Earth.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Okay.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. A shield. There you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Alright. Get some results. No, I don't think I'm going to say that actually. Am I going to say that? Personal situation.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Okay. Goodbye.
I should go.
I'll be here. Shepard?
Yeah, I could probably just say this
With
again.
Parliament destroyed, rest assured, I know I can move mountains.
Yeah.
Do not lose sight of that.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Alright, there's that. I'm done with that conversation. So what did we get? We just got this and this. Priority is Palavan. Gotta help the Turians, is what it looks like. Alright, now I can go through the Spectre office. No quests pick up, no missions pick up here? Alright, fine. Cool. Oh yeah, this thing. I think this is a weapons. Yeah, it's a shooting range. You can go there and practice your. Check out the guns you have. See if you like them. Spectre terminal. Spectre requisitions. You save. Let's check the terminal first. Welcome, Quarian Fleet Intel. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim Genvalan Nar Nima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Genvalan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Vale. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Vale. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth. Hey, requisitions. That didn't give us anything else. Shopaholic trophy earned. Hey, I didn't buy anything yet, but that's fine. I don't have money for this. Oh my god. Yeah, this is how you get your weapons. You can get some nice guns like this one. Nate, remember the Black Widow?
Vaguely.
Really good sniper gun here. Eagle. Wow, shotgun though. This is so expensive, man. Okay, I can't get anything. Well, at least I got the trophy. Let's go check out my guns. Yeah, it's kind of amusing that they added that here this time, the shooting range thing. You don't have to do very much. You can use your weapon. Oh, yeah, I can switch things out actually. Let's see. What do I have here? Did I have anything? Weapon mods? I do have weapon mods. Even if I don't use the gun. I don't think that one has mods yet. This one has mods now? Yay! Thank you. Yeah, my power recharge is dismal here. But like I have all 5 guns. You can have all 5 guns, including... Oh, she doesn't get a missile launcher this time, actually. So you can do this. Target distance. Target control. Target reset. It's been reset, okay. This one's got armor. Sniper. Oh, can't do that. Sniper gun's pretty slow. It can go further. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oops. Sorry, I didn't have it the furthest for the sniper. Shotgun. Nice. Yeah. Okay, let's see the guns. This is the only one that has another one. Oh, mods? Avenger. Assault rifle. Goes up a little bit. There's a recoil on this. It goes up. You have to keep pulling down. Wait, what's this thing doing again? Why does it do that? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I'm not planning on using this one or this one. Though I like the mods on it. Actually, hold on. It's got mods. What does it have? Extended barrel. Concentration mod? Huh. I just don't like that weapon weight. I do this. What I got? Not very good. Yes, the SMG has a nice scope. Yeah, it's got a nice scope. Alrighty. Back to that. We're done with this. Okay, we can leave that. Okay, we talked to Adina, went there to CSAT, sorry, to Spectre, whatever they're calling it. They don't call it anything, they just put a symbol there. CSAT, can talk. I don't think there's anything new to talk about here. Maybe, I don't know.
Commander Shepard. Hope the
No, same
Citadel's been
thing.
treating you well. I'm still just trying to keep things in order. Feels like I'm fighting a losing battle.
Yeah.
We both have jobs.
Yep.
Nothing else here. Let's go down this way. See if there's any conversations that give me more quests. Sorry, missions. Nope. 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 No. Just this one. There was one. Oh, wait. Oh, she wants to talk to me now. Yeah, and she wants to talk to me now. She's back.
Commander Shepard.
We're gonna save before I talk to her.
The people of the Alliance have questions.
How dares.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint seen in Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I can't punch her. That's
I came to
renegade.
get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying, but I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Yeah, so now she's a war asset. That's what you get when you do Paragon with her as a journalist, because you get her as a war asset. I think when you do Renegade with her every time, you don't get her as a war asset. Hey, James, what are you doing here? You weren't here earlier?
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it. But they don't really believe it.
I take it this is your first time here with the elite of the galaxy.
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right?
Yeah.
They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
But?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, it looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
I'm trying to get back to the ship, but I guess there's some more stuff to do here. So I might just have to keep wandering around here for a bit. We'll see. Alright, I talked to Vina. Yeah, okay, I don't see anything else here. Alright. Let's go back to the hospital.
Please select a destination.
Yeah, it hasn't given me the other areas yet. There is another area, I think, that gets unlocked later. So go back to the hospital. See if there's anything new. I didn't pick up any missions here at all, like any side missions. So let's see if anything new has happened. Oh, hey, what is this thing?
Welcome to Certa.
Yeah, I want the Metagel. Oh, Peruvian whiskey. Okay, wait. Can I get a discount? I wonder if I can get a discount or something. I don't know. Or should I just buy it now?
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the turning things, a few of them. Big ones. And we were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
No, don't get anything here.
Hello again, Commander. Good to see you.
Same conversation.
The head trauma. These types of injury, you can go see him if you like. He's just down the hall.
Okay, nothing new there. Okay, I guess I'm back. I can buy some, I can buy the med upgrade, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go straight to the end here, see if there's any more conversations that are gonna give me a mission or not.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
No conversations. Really? No conversations? Yeah, I can't visit Caden again. It's locked. No conversations here. Yeah, I have to come back later, it seems. Nope. No new missions here. Alright, well, I don't know how to get a discount for this thing, but I'm just gonna buy it anyways.
Welcome to Certa.
Yeah, I could use this. So it's what, 4,000 in Peruvian whiskey? Yeah, I'm gonna give that to the doctor. Let's see, tasty yet medicinal. Never actually read that before.
Dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life. Certa is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Please recycle. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna buy that.
Thank you for coming to Certa. How can we help you?
And we're gonna buy that.
Thank you for shopping. Welcome to Certa. Thank
Okay.
you for shopping.
Metagel capacity increase. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's go back to the docking bay.
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D
This is the waiting area. No conversations here. No new conversations here, apparently. That's Savina again. Nothing.
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area. Then we come in and set up medical bunkers and supply depots. And then the main fleet comes in to occupy.
I'm not running commando level, honey. What does that mean?
Perfectly safe. They don't put engineers on the front lines.
Like they won't be able to talk to us.
The keeper is pushing me out of the way. I can't go that way. Okay, that's it. That is apparently all I can do here right now. Alright, it's time to head back to the Normandy. We're done. Yes. Back to the Normandy. Oh. Oh no, Nate, the dream sequences. Lovely.
Slow.
No. Or rather, I should go, no.
The more dramatic or the better.
Yeah, let's just try and get this done quickly if I follow the kid, maybe. Yeah, I like the game. I just didn't really care for this part. They're trying so hard to make it feel super dramatic. I mean, it's dramatic enough as it is. There's a war going on and we need help, okay? And she's gonna feel bad about the kid. Kid, don't run. Yeah, she's running in slow-mo, everyone. There's that kid again. I don't remember when this ends. Can we just run away from the kid, maybe? Oh, okay. Back on the Normandy. Yeah, she might have a little bit of PTSD.
Liara, can I help you? I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Caden almost died on Mars. People around me have a tendency to get hurt. Or worse.
Caden's a soldier. He knows the risks, as do you. And he's a fighter. He'll pull through.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander. Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
Specialist
I was
trainer?
just leaving. Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Trainer with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact,
Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Alright. Got it, Edie. Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. Okay. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
Weapons.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Oh dears. More stuff.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
Understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Alright. Alright. Okay, that's finally done. So I think what I'm gonna save here. New save here, save 10. What's in my journal actually? Yeah, so we are gonna just go to Palaven. That's gonna be next. I don't think I can go here. Fitness. I don't know if I can. So I think I will look at that next time because I'm getting a little tired and I want to do some other things tonight. Wait, what did just happen? Yeah, okay. And there's tons of codex entries that I'll go over next time, I think. Is there a map? There is a map. Combat Information Center. So CIC, I'm there. VidCom, War Room, Galaxy Map, Bridge. Okay. Crew deck. Liara's cabin. Yeah. I think Liara took over Miranda's old thing. Main battery, yeah. AI core, medical. That part's the same. Starboard. Lounge. Crew quarters. Okay. It's about the same as the one in Mass Effect 2. And then go downstairs. We've got engineering. It's our board in port cargo. Okay. So I think, and oh wait, they actually give us the shuttle bay this time, and the shuttle bay. All right. So next time I'll probably explore the ship a little bit, talk to some people, check out some things, figure out if I can respec my character already because they gave me something I didn't necessarily want. Or maybe I'll do that later, I don't know. Anyways, what is it? It's late, it's like 2:30 a.m. here. Let's send you guys over to go watch another stream. What do we got? Recently started. Who's doing a first playthrough? Mass Effect 3. Somebody's doing Mass Effect 3. Okay, let's check out this one maybe. Actually, gotta switch earbuds. I have no idea why my allergies are so bad tonight. Somebody's doing Mass Effect 3, let's see. Let's see what else this person plays. Let's try. Mass Effect 3. It's Friday and it's let's try this. This. Okay, let's see who this person is. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Let me mute this one. Okay, okay. I'm gonna just send you over to somebody who's playing some Mass Effect as well. Are they Mass Effect? It's Tally. That looks like Mass Effect 1. I'm sending you guys over to Mass Effect 1. Small raid over and alright. Let me close off these other ones. That actually sounds like Mass Effect 1, I think. Alright. I don't know who's around. So let's just do a small little raid. Raid host, it's all about the same thing. Or I guess I can host and you guys can go over there and say hi if you feel like it. I don't know. Actually, I'll just do a host then. I think I'm just gonna do a host. Alright, just gonna do a host tonight, and I'm gonna say that's it for me right now. I'm gonna be back, what's wrong with my TV? I'm gonna be back, tomorrow is Twitch day. It's my second Twitch day. And, I will be streaming some random games tomorrow. I think I put it on the schedule for 7 p.m. I'll be back tomorrow evening around 7 p.m. with my second Twitch day. Twitch day is the day I started streaming, based on the day I started streaming. So tomorrow will be, well, this is the end of my second year. Tomorrow will be 2 years of streaming. I'm just gonna celebrate that. With games using Xbox Game Pass. I have a free Xbox Game Pass that I want to redeem before I run out of time to use it. And that will be tomorrow evening, and hopefully it'll be fun. And maybe I will squeeze in some Final Fantasy XIV as well, because I haven't played that all week. I was trying to finish Mass Effect 2, and now we're on Mass Effect 3. So that's fun. So that's it for me. Bye-bye for now. Thanks for watching. Bedankt voor het kijken. Tot de volgende keer. Tot morgen. Tot morgen. See you tomorrow. And enjoy the host. And if you feel like popping by the person's stream to say hi, feel free. That's it. Later.